absolutely brilliant. And Tom, at the end of series 1, we saw John basically getting away with it. So where do we find your character in this series then?
So season 2 starts with him really at his zenith. You know, it's a great arc that John goes on from the beginning of season 1 as this kind of quite reticent, low-level criminal. And as we start season 1, he's amassed a wealth, a supposed wealth of about 150 million. And he's become he kind of dismantles and falls apart. And it's a really fun journey.
Yeah. And Hugh, the series kind of shows what might have happened to the gold. The first episode involves a tin mine.
Yes, I should stress that this is very much based on, it's inspired by some of the theories as to what happened to a lot of the gold. And one of the theories is that half of it was buried in a Cornish tin mine. And so that's where our show kicks off. But also really it's about the effect of the money and where that money, the 26 million that was smelted by this chap and others and then distributed into the market, where that money went. And what started off as 26 million ended up, well, at least the police recouped roughly 190 million in the end over 10 years or so. The second season, you know, contracts and compresses the story and takes a lot of imaginative or rather dramatic leaps to get there. But the effect of that 6 men in a van in Rotherhithe has had international repercussions ever since.
And he said, you know, the gold ended up in all sorts of places. I mean, there's a good chance that any of us wearing gold or, you know, gold that was bought after 1983 was from then. Do you have a ring on?
Yeah, I don't think my buttons are real, but my wedding ring is.
There you are, you see.
I think it is.
Yeah, well, it was so effectively smelted and sort of diluted, if you like, and spread into the market and laundered that not only did it, you know, allegedly go into a lot of the building of Docklands and south east and East London, but also into the international gold market. So it's out there.
Yeah, and we see in this series as well that Brian, your character, the investigation's really kind of taken a toll on him.
Well, it is, and he's facing retirement and upstairs saying, why haven't you got results, boys, and all that, which was very true at the time. This pressure of this is costing us millions. So one of the longest police investigations has been, and where are the results? Well, they had some convictions early on, and in fact, there were more convictions later on, spread over 10 or 12 years. But of course, by then it had seeped out of the public consciousness. And as I say, a huge amount was recovered and recovered for the Exchequer. And so actually the cost of the investigation was worth it.
Yeah. Now, Tom, it's not the first time you guys have worked together, obviously, Downton Abbey, and it was the trailer this week for the latest movie. But Tom, am I right in saying that you said it was a dream to work alongside